3-2 pitch. Hit well to center field. Going back. Nice running catch. Right in front of the solid single to the right side. Lazy fly ball on the left field line. Left fielder in pursuit. Off his glove. Going to get in the corner. Around first base. On the way to second. He's on his way to third. Here comes the throw. Safe. Belly flopper slide at third base. Swinging hit well. Left field. Left fielder's going back. Grand slam. 4 RBIs.
Cumberland Bulldog Baseball is on the air. Cumberland Bulldog Baseball is brought to you by Bradley's Heated Air, Coca-Cola, Comfort Suites, Enterprise Rent-A-Car, Family Medical, Franklin Altman Eye Care, Emmanuel Baptist Church, the Music City Star, Petty Orthopedics, ProMed, Signs Now, Southeast Impressions, THW Insurance, U.S. Community Credit Union, and Cumberland University. And now to the field, it's time for Cumberland Bulldog Baseball.
Well, Tim Hitt back at the station, Tommy Brown, and yours truly, Mitch Walters, would like to welcome everyone to Campbellsville, Kentucky, an HIG field on the campus of Campbellsville University for today's doubleheader between your Bulldogs and the Tigers of Campbellsville. Bulldogs come with an overall record of 27-13-01. They're 11-2 and atop the Mid-South Conference standings, and Campbellsville comes in with a record of 23-9, 9-4 in the Mid-South Conference. Bulldogs' current winning streak stands at 2 games, and they're 18-7 in their last 25 ball games. Starting pitchers today for the Bulldogs in the 9-inning game 1, it'll be Anthony Gomez, the junior left-hander from Norwalk, California, and East Los Angeles Community College. Gomez comes in with a 7-0 record and a 1.21 ERA. Starter in game 2, the 7-inning ball game, Jake Collier. Jake's a junior right-hander from Bellevue, Washington, and Bellevue Community College, and he comes in with a 2-1 record and a 3.82 ERA. Around the conference today, doubleheader here, just down the road in Columbia, St. Catharines and Lindsey Wilson will be playing 2. Bluefield and UV Waz will play a doubleheader today. They got rained out yesterday. And Rio Grande and West Virginia Tech, Rio's off weekend in the conference. They'll be playing West Virginia Tech in a doubleheader. And Pikeville and the University of Cumberland will play a doubleheader today, and they also were rained out yesterday. And then rounding out the conference schedule for today, Shawnee at Georgetown for a doubleheader. Yesterday, Georgetown beat Swanee by a score of 4-1. Lindsey Wilson defeated St. Catharines by a score of 8-7, and your Bulldogs defeated these Campbellsville Tigers by a score of 5-3. Bulldogs currently atop of the conference standings. Lindsey Wilson's in second place. Campbellsville's in third. Georgetown's in fourth. St. Catharines is fifth. Rio is sixth. Shawnee State is seventh. The Cumberlands are eighth. Pikeville's ninth. UVY's in 10th spot in the conference. And Bluefield is in 11th spot and rounding out the conference standings. Tommy?
70 beautiful degrees here in Campbellsville, Kentucky at HIG Field. Outstanding day for 2 baseball games, partly cloudy skies, and we'll be ready to get this thing rolling in just a little bit. Don't forget that on Sunday, legendary college football coach Bobby Bowden will help launch spring revival services at Lebanon's Emmanuel Baptist Church by speaking 3 times on Sunday. A longtime coach of the Florida State Seminoles and a member of the College Football Hall of Fame, Coach Bowden will share his personal testimony during both the 8:30 and 11 a.m. worship services. Between those 2 services, Bowden will be the featured speaker during an informal question and answer session beginning at 9:45 in Emmanuel's Life Center. All area coaches of all sports are more than welcome to attend any of those services, particularly the 9:45. We're going to take a 2-minute commercial break and be back with Woody Hunt's pregame remarks after telling you you're listening to Cumberland University football on WANT Lebanon.
Want to make your home a more comfortable place, but don't think you can afford a top-brand heating and cooling system? Well, Carrier has the right solutions for every budget. When you turn to your Carrier expert, they'll show you our full lineup of best-in-class home comfort systems and help you pick the one that best fits into your home budget. Because in this economy, who couldn't use a little more comfort?
Call Bradley's Heating and Air, your local authorized Carrier dealer, 444-7383. That's 444-7383.
Did you know Coca-Cola has a secret formula full of secret ingredients? So if you've got a giant sandwich, secret ingredient number 25, Food Amazer, kicks in.
Wow, plus yum.
Wow,
When you grab a Coke on the go, it's secret ingredient number 55, Trip Zipper. Having fun with friends, secret ingredient number 73, Hang Outerator.
Dude, bro, guy.
But what's really great is how they work together. Like if you're with friends,
Dude, bro, guy.
eating sandwiches, on a speeding train, that secret formula has it all. Coca-Cola. Open happiness.
Comfort Suites in Lebanon is the official team hotel for Cumberland Athletics and is the only all-suites hotel in Lebanon. The facility offers a free hot breakfast every morning, including bacon or sausage, biscuits and gravy, and waffles. The hotel features a fitness room and an indoor pool, and has won more than a dozen awards from Choice Hotels International. Meeting rooms are available that can accommodate from 10 to 100 people for your next wedding, reunion, or corporate outing. Call Comfort Suites in Lebanon at 615-443-0027.
If you're planning a weekend trip, the first stop on your itinerary should be Enterprise Rent-A-Car. They're the folks with a wrap car, which means you get the best rental package around. They also offer weekend specials that let you unwrap even better deals. Located on the bypass in Lebanon, they are just around the corner, and they'll even pick you up free. Before you get away, get on the phone and call Enterprise Rent-A-Car at 1-800-RENT-A-CAR. Pick Enterprise, and they'll pick you up.
Earlier today, I spoke with Woody Hunt, head coach of the Bulldogs, about baseball in general and today's matchup with the Campbellsville Tigers.
Woody, we're coming off an outstanding win yesterday, 5-3 in the series opener. You've got Gomez going for you into the start of today's doubleheader. You got to feel pretty good about your chances if Anthony's on his game.
Well, we do, and we're confident, but we're not overconfident. We're going to not take this game like we should. We're not going to take it lightly, is what I'm trying to say. Gomez has got to get, if he pitches like he has, like he did last game, we should be able to contend for the win today. But if he doesn't, we'll struggle because our bullpen is somewhat limited.
He is very much a competitor and knows how to pitch.
Well, he does. All of his pitches are working for him. He's very, very effective, but he's had a couple of outings where his shoulder got tight on him and he could not get the change up down, and he could not throw with the velocity he wants to. But last week at Westland, he was back in the groove and threw very well. And hope he can continue that, and if he does, he'll be hard to beat.
A lot on these weekend starters depends on getting good work during the midweek when they're not scheduled to pitch competitively, but they've got to get work on the side and the bullpens and the building, whatever. You just can't throw every 6 days.
No, bullpen's important when you throw once a week, and sometimes we'll throw them in a game like Green threw at Lee 1 inning last Tuesday, was starting Friday, so he threw very few pitches. It was a competitive situation, so it was good for him, but we can't always give him that work, so bullpen work is very, very essential, and Coach Hyde does a good job of making sure they get that work in.
Are you big on running with these starting pitchers, get them foul poles or sprints or laps, that sort of thing?
Well, Coach Hyde has got a program that he runs them, and they run pretty good, yeah. Green is running 20 minutes right now, and, to get the soreness out and, to keep his conditioning. Our pitchers are in shape. Coach Hyde makes sure of that. And now, as I tell our team, if you're a pitcher, you run twice as much as position players. If you're a position player, you got to spend twice as much time at the game because you got to hit and do fungos and things like that. The pitcher can only do so much. So what he does do is the running conditioning is very important, the bullpens are very important, and the situational defense is very important that we work on. So the position players have a lot more to do, but pitchers have got to be more intense in their training.
And I guess more position specific.
Yeah.
Popping off that mound, throwing to the right base, that sort of thing.
Yeah, they have to know what to do in bunt situations and comebackers and all that. And holding runners, there's a lot to do while they're in a game. And when you play once a week, you're sitting over there for 5 days or 6 days until your time comes up again. It's very difficult to stay in that mental frame of mind. But our guys have done a good job with that. But, we don't condition a lot for the position players because you take Urquhart and Munson and those guys who played every second of every game, they're running back and forth on the field a lot during those games. And if we condition them, they'd be completely wore out. So I have a different philosophy about conditioning for position players. You just can't, like Hall. Chris Hall does not need to be conditioned on non-game day because he's getting all he handle during games, you know. So I don't run them very much, position plays this time of year, if at all.
Well, has that changed for you through the years?
Yeah, it has changed for me. Baseball players don't like to run. Position players do not like to run. I learned it a long time ago. So, you know, I used to condition after the game, whether you win or lose. Well, if you lose, you're mad, and you won't run. If you win, you're glad you won't run. So why even do it? So, but at times, if we have a long period between games, we'll run some sprint work or base running and that type of thing. But we're on our feet so much and using our legs so much that they condition during the game.
And you look at a guy like Corey Urquhart, who takes all those throws taken infield during the game, when you're working situations in practice, no telling how many throws that guy has on that shoulder or elbow arm.
Yeah, he's got, you know, something I said, just don't throw today. Just shut it completely down. Like Alfred, you know, our catcher the other day, I said, don't even pick up a ball. Don't even throw it all today, you know, because he's catching 3 games on the weekends and sometimes in the middle of the week. He's tired. His arm has got to recover at times. So you have to be really careful with your position players that play every day because you completely break them down. And that has changed for me over the last 10 years or so.
Well, and you look at your catcher, and it doesn't come immediately to mind. For every pitch, 3 pitchers might throw in a game. He's throwing every ball back to those guys.
Yeah, every ball, he's involved with every play, every pitch. And, you know, it's wear and tear, you know, and we have had the last 2 years, our catching situation has been kind of iffy, but Alfred's done a good job of having that durability that he needs. And I'm a little bit worried about him getting tired at the end of the year here, so we have got to find time to give him breaks. We probably can't do it today, but we have to find time to give him a break from the complete game, not only mentally, but physically.
Well, midweek, some of the makeup games that we've got coming up, that sort of thing, might be some opportunities, but again, that's a little in the future. Today's deal, you want to come out, get a sweep if you can.
Well, we like that, we know, but you can't think about the broad picture. You worry about the game comes up, and our mindset coming in was this: we're going to play as the games come up. I didn't even mention where we were in the race. They know it anyway. I didn't mention, you know, what it means to us if we win. I didn't mention, or if we lose. I didn't mention any of that stuff. I just say, look, when you get on the bus, make sure you're prepared yourself the night before in your mindset. When you get on that bus, make sure that you're ready to get all you got and let the chips fall where they may. And if you have that mindset, if you have ability and you execute the game, there's most of the time you win ball games.
Second game of the doubleheader, who are you throwing today?
We're throwing Jake Collier. Kevin Green is down. He'll throw in relief if we have to. You know, he went out of the game last weekend with Westland with a slight strain of the bicep or whatever it was. And so we're going to shut